Right, guys. So I have officially quit work now, and rightfully so. If you guys know me, either from real life or if you just know from Instagram or from, let's say, YouTube, you guys will most likely know how many things I used to sort of juggle around with at the same time. And basically, if you're new here, if you just don't know, if you remember, it's three things. First one is uni. Second, which was the job that I was doing, and thirdly is basically the business side of things. Now, problem, the real problem was because I was juggling around with these three things. It was like I just messed up all of them. Like I wasn't adequately performing in either, let's say, my studies or let's say my work, or let's say I wasn't even sort of like trying to work on the business side of things as well. And thing was, I was working 3 days a week. I was going to uni 3 days a week as well. And I just had one day that was off. But if, let's say, you're from an Asian household, you know that that one day isn't actually off. You just need to do loads of stuff for your family, your mother, your parents. You just do their stuff. So it wasn't actually a day off. And when you're at university, you either sort of preoccupied with working, with your studies. And second of all, you're just preoccupied with friends, you're talking, you're sort of chatting away. And you don't really have that sort of, that capacity or that focus to actually put your head down and just simply start working. That just doesn't happen. It's the same thing as if a group of friends goes to a library to study. That shit is not going to happen. You guys won't study at all. So that was that. And let's say if you want to take work as an example, on a good day, it used to take me around half an hour to go to work. But let's say on the usual days, it took me an hour to go to work and an hour to come back. And I had an 8-hour shift over there. So it took me almost 10 hours to just commute to work, do the work, and then just come back. And because the work or the job that I used to do was so mentally draining, it wasn't mentally draining. I would say it was more so mentally demanding. Like we didn't have to do anything physically over there. It's just listening to phone calls, dealing with people, talking to people, telling them to calm the fuck down, and just obviously do the necessary tasks or get a job raised if need be. So that was the thing that I used to do at work, and sort of because it took so much, like from my brain, it took so much energy. As soon as I came back home, I was either unable to do my studies, and B, I could not work on my business at all. I could not send cold DMs. I could not make looms. I didn't have the energy to even go to the gym sometimes and work out, which again, it basically all these three things, my studies, my work, and my business, all these three things just went downhill, and none of them was actually proving to be good for me, both mentally and physically as well. So I basically had to narrow down. There were three things I could only choose to for the time being again. And again, in the future, I think I might even have to leave another thing and just stick with just one thing for move forward. And I think if the business sort of flies off, the choice would be pretty obvious. I'm just going to move back to Pakistan, make online money, and do fuck all. But the thing with work is, I hate the work. I used to hate what I used to do. I hate waking up early. I hate driving to work. And I hate just listening to people lagging all the time. But the thing that broke my heart the most was actually leaving the people from work. That was the biggest decision I had to make, because I undoubtedly loved the people that I used to work with. The people over there were just so supportive, and I do miss them. But I'm so lucky to have people that were so supportive, because they understood that this sacrifice had to be made. And throughout my time working, they were one of the best people that I've worked with. They made so many arrangements, have done so much for me. And all in all, I'll miss them. But it is still understandable if you have to go to the levels that not many people reach, or if you want to obviously sort of take a step further, if you want to move on, if you want to improve yourself, There are some hard choices that you need to make, and you need to sacrifice things to be a better man, to be a better person. So from this point onward, I'm going to put my head down, going to go all in on my work and just basically reach new heights. The only sort of key takeaway I want you guys to take away from this video is that you need to make sacrifices, that sacrifices are necessary. If I didn't sacrifice, let's say, my job or the people I used to work with, then there was no chance that I'd obviously sort of take my business to new heights. Now, even though right now, I don't have anything to show for it, but in the future, I don't have any doubts that I will. And so, basically, just fucking risk it. That's what I would say. Take the leap. Believe in yourself. There is nothing that can stop you from achieving greatness. I believe in all of you guys wholeheartedly. If there is anything I could do to help you guys, just drop me a message on my Instagram. I'll mention it down in the description. And I'll try 110% to help you guys out. Also, apart from this, I am planning to make a school community where I want to sort of post the businesses or the side hustles that I've done to generate almost 1K online, completely starting from zero. So if you guys are, let's say, interested in that, just drop a message, just drop like a comment or send me a message on Instagram, and I will more than happy to obviously make that for you guys. Because the thing is, if you guys grow, I get happy and I grow as well. My success is your success and your success is my success. That is how I always think. And I want to help you guys as much as you can to obviously elevate your life trajectory, whatever you guys want to call it. But if you guys want that group, send me a message. We can make it up completely. That's completely fine. And yes, jump, take the fucking leap, guys. You guys will achieve greatness. So proud of you with whatever you have done for the time being. Currently, I'm sort of helping two of my friends help sort of launch and scale their e-commerce stores. So we are recording them. If you guys wanted, we can drop those as well. That is completely fine. If you guys want to see the recordings, we can sort of provide those recordings to you guys as well. But yeah, any help that you need, just let me know. If you want the community, let me know. If you want to be a part of it, just let me know. And yes, boys, subscribe to the channel because a lot of videos will be dropping very, very soon. Take care now, boys. Bye-bye.